Hello. My name is Michelle, aka Mocha Teacher, and I retired about a year ago and I've just started subbing to make some extra money. So I really wanted to share some tips with you all, probably each week, to kind of help you become a better sub if you're someone who's considering subbing. And so the first tip that I want to give you is I want to tell you to pick like one or two grade levels, one or two schools, and stick with those schools. And here's the reason why. Last week, I really love high school kids. Like, that's my jam right there. Love high school, even though most of my career was in elementary. So last week, I was like, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to do the little kids. Y'all, the little kids almost got me killed, literally, because I was in the third grade classroom. I only did it for a half day. It was in the afternoon. And then the school had a lockdown. Well, guess what? I don't know these random third graders. So guess what? I cannot keep them under control. Now, were they probably better behaved than maybe they would have been for like maybe another sub? Yes. But were they quiet? No. Which means if that had been a real lockdown, we would have got because clearly you could hear kids in there laughing and giggling and moving around. So I would say this week's tip is for your own safety. Decide on the grade levels and just pick a couple schools. Just pick a couple schools, because now that we know teaching is a little different, it's sometimes a matter of life and death. You don't want to jeopardize yourself. I would say really pick a couple schools, maybe 2, 3, pick a couple teachers, and know that, okay, you know what, if something popped off, I could control these kids. I have a relationship with them, and I would feel safe in here with them and know that they would be listening and taking something seriously. So that is my tip for this week. Be very intentional about the schools you sub at and the teachers you sub for, because if the class is an issue with classroom management, that means, God forbid, if a lockdown was real, you are literally jeopardizing your life. So I hope that this tip was helpful, and I hope you will join me next week for another sub survival tip. And until later, be grateful. Bye-bye.